From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 60 Bison.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
On the jump.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Dorian Williams in to make the play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Unlock line. Unlock lock. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Ready.
3rd and 9.
Ready. 70 race. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. People diabetic, they know to fill it the seat. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. Metcalf, the motion man. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown Steelers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go, Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Back to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
65, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And it's brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now a run on first down. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Ready?
He'll drop the throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Third and long.
On the set.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Have the 60s. Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Liking 18. Liking 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and With timing and accuracy like that, needs the 6.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready! 70 line,
They'll turn and hand this one off. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Mark him there. And a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8.
Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go, check. Bronco.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
throw here to begin the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, his quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. They put Woodson in motion. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? 60, trap 60, trap 60.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Viking 18.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Lightning 18.
That's caught. It's Pennequan. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Tag. 60 Eagles. Lightning 18. Under 10. 10.
Here's Walker. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
No. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That's held in at the 2. And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, great.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
70 Timberwolves.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hot 70, hot 70. Let's go.
Over the middle, he's got Warren. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Okay, ready?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Austin brought in motion.
Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. Steady.
The drive will start on the ground. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They need one right now. Third and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's a tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 23
terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing now on third and long. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
19 Lions. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
There's time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, it is second and a yard. They'll try to run with their fullback. And the Seahawks are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's Walker. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. This one gives his team the lead. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return starts at the 13. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Ready,
second and 10.
Ready, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Ready, Warrior 17, Cougar 19.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the Seahawks are right back in this one.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run with Walker. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll run right. Here's Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.